The stock Tesla is up over $100 in the past week and is heading towards $400 per share. Now, there's a lot of things we got to talk about. One, the presidential election just happened, and Donald Trump and Elon Musk are now buddy-buddy, which is huge for Elon and Tesla, SpaceX, and all of his other companies. Now, on top of that, Tesla just got a massive price target upgrade to $400 plus, so we got to talk about a bunch of analyst upgrades. And with everything else going on, we also have short sellers squeezing the stock higher, which is causing the price now to be up over $350 per share. Let's get into it. Now, taking a look at the stock Tesla, you can see here it's been on a massive run over the past couple days. Just last week, we were looking at $235 per share. Now it is squeezed all the way up to $358 at highs, blowing through 1, 2, 3 different support and resistance levels, which have caused this thing to rally like no other stock we've seen yet. Now it's up over 9% today, and the stock tends to keep on moving in this general direction because it's holding above this red SMA line, which is our overall direction. And like I mentioned before, it keeps blasting through these resistance areas. Creating these resistance areas now turn them into support, which has caused the stock to bounce off these areas and move higher. We've seen it down here at $290, where we tried to break through multiple times. We finally broke through that 290 above the 300. Now 300, we tried to break through multiple times, finally broke through 300 up to 315. We broke through easily, tried to bounce back down, held it as support, and now we've rallied all the way up to $358, with the next resistance area being at 360. There's a lot to talk about moving forward with Tesla, but the stock price itself right now is hot. There's a lot moving forward though. Talking about price analyst upgrades, we have to talk about being Wedbush just ranked it at $400 per share, moving their price target from $300 previously up to now $400. That's a massive price target upgrade for the stock, and that really is going to help push this thing even higher. I mean, taking a look at this stock right now, you can see that it's very, very overextended. Even on the RSI down here, you can see it's hot. It's way, way too overbought right now. But the thing about this stock is that not only the price target upgrades are causing this to move higher, there's also short sellers in this, which opens up a whole new realm of opportunities for Tesla holders and traders, which give us the opportunity that we want to continue buying into this, because this is easily going to be a $400 stock very, very soon. And the reason I say that is because of the options that are going on right now. It is heavily being pushed by the options traders right now, which is pushing the stock higher. And with that being said, us retail traders that are just investing or trading into the stock are also benefiting from this. But looking at the stock itself, I mean, it's very, very hot. We got rejected off this 358 area earlier, which is 360 resistance. If we break through 360, we got to rally up to around 375, 380. And we haven't seen these prices. I got to even go back further on my chart here, back to the 5-year chart, because we haven't seen these prices since early 2022, late 21, where the stock price was up at $414 at all-time highs. Now, right now, this 360 area is the next area I'm watching. You can see here we had a little bit 360 resistance before, but the next area I want to watch for after 360 is going to be up to 380 here. And after 380, it's going to 400. There's really nothing stopping it between 360 to 380 and 380 to 400. We've seen the way that it's traded back here and how it ran through these support and resistance areas like nothing. It broke through first support, or broke through first resistance and turned into support, second resistance, then turned into support, and third resistance, and then broke through that. And today we did get rejected by that 360 area, but it is easily an opportunity for us to move higher to this 400 level. And there's a lot going on right now, not only, like I said, with the price targets. I mean, taking a look right now, our highest price targets are showing here on TipRanks at $310, but they just got upgraded today to $400. And then on top of that, our average price targets are around $200. So yes, we're trading extremely high right now compared to where price targets are at overall in the average. But you got to remember, Tesla has been a long-term type of, more of a conservative type of analyst stock. Analysts don't like to push Tesla higher. Analysts are very, very bearish on Tesla, always have been and always looks like will be. But there's a couple analysts, like we saw with Wedbush today, that have pushed their boundaries, I guess you could say, out a little bit more, and have ventured out and finally taken control into saying, look, Tesla is a strong company. There's a lot moving forward, and it's more than just an electric vehicle automaker. So because of that, it moved Tesla stock higher. And with that, a lot of other analysts are going to join this as well. And I think it's going to be a huge opportunity for the stock and for Elon Musk to start making these moves within the company and take this stock to the next level and create some new higher highs. Now, we like that, but we also got to take a look at the lower price. There's some price targets out there that are still 30, 40, 50 bucks per share that analysts believe that the stock should be rated at. It's absolutely insane because, yes, the PE ratio is really, really high right now, trading at $360 per share. For $30 to $40 to $50 per share is absolutely just abysmal to even think about that there was analysts out there that believe it is this cheap. So you really got to take it with a grain of salt. Yes, it's very, very hot right now. So looking at it moving forward, we got to talk about, are we going to short-term, long-term, invest or trade? We got to look at our options here and what we're going to do. So looking at it in the short term, this is an easy buy over $360 tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be watching the 360 area. We got to be able to hold some sort of support. And there really wasn't much for us to look at today in the short term to kind of see the support area besides this 337, which got tapped a couple times here. So I'll write this out real quick. 337 was an area that got tapped once and twice. And then we do have some resistance here around this 350 that we finally broke through heading into after hours today. So it was trading inside this channel besides breaking out here and then pulling back down. We couldn't hold this, so now it's resistance. Pulled back, bounced off this 337, jumped up to 350, pulled back off of 350, and then tried to rally through, and we did break through heading to after hours, so there's a lot of momentum going into tomorrow now that we're trading above this 350. But if it opens below 350, let's watch this 337 to 340 area, see if it can hold down here. If it can and it holds above this red SMA line, that is a very, very strong indicator, at least in my opinion, that I'm going to be looking to take a trade with this. Because if we can get back above 350, let's enter in with some shares at 350, ride it up a little bit. If it tends to go a little bit closer to that 360 area, we can add some more. And then if we get the 360 area pop and it holds above 360 after, we're golden to about 370, 375. It's another easy runner that we've seen in the past. The way that it trades is just once it breaks through that resistance area, it broke through down here at 300. That was the huge one on Friday. I mean, once it broke through $300, there was nothing that was stopping this stock from moving any higher. Let me pull down this chart a little bit for you guys to see. It ran through $300 and did not stop until it hit resistance here, pulled back a little off resistance, and then continued to rally throughout the rest of the day, and ended up finishing all-time highs, or not all-time highs, but highs in the day at $328. That was a massive move from $298 to $328. Insane moves on the day on Tesla, and you saw it again today when we had this nice little rally, push up to 360, pull back. So now we have a little support area, a little resistance that we broke through at the end of the day. So let's watch it tomorrow in the short term to see us get close to that 360 area, potentially take a trade up to 360, 365, 370, take some shares off, 375, take the rest off, and then we'll see if we can reload again, grab another support and resistance area that we can find, and then continue to rally up. Now, for you long-term investors, this is the best opportunity for you right now to sit back, relax, and make easy money. This is the opportunity of a lifetime as an investor in Tesla for the long term. So no, I wouldn't sell. I wouldn't buy. I would just sit on the sidelines and continue doing what you're doing because it's working out for you right now. Tesla at this stock price is perfect for you. You haven't seen these prices in a while. It's going well. There's a lot moving forward for you. And I think that the opportunity that Tesla has to get to $400 is now. So yes, we may see a little bit of pullback, and it's going to be a strong pullback because that's what Tesla tends to do. It tends to rally in one way to the other, and we've seen that in the past. If you're a Tesla holder, you know how the stock trades. You know that these swings are extremely one way to the other. I mean, just look at the way it looks like a very choppy looking stock, but we've finally broken out of this choppiness for the past basically year and a half where we haven't done anything with moving towards these all-time highs, and now this is finally our opportunity to say, look, now that Trump and Elon are buddy, and there's a lot going for the Trump administration looking towards working with Elon and the infrastructure that he builds. You have Tesla, you have Trump as president. There's a lot going forward with just that itself. Now there's analysts that are actually starting to trust and move up their price targets with Tesla. That's also great. And then short sellers. Short sellers are continuing now to get squeezed out of their positions, and they're losing millions and millions and billions of dollars, which is allowing these buyers to continue to buy and squeeze them out of their positions. We've seen this with AMC, we've seen it with GameStop, and now it's happening with Tesla. Let me know, guys, in the comments down below what you think about the stock Tesla. If you guys are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and comment down below if you own the stock Tesla. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.